Poland today came one step closer to becoming the first East Bloc country not led by communists in more than 40 years. President Jaruzelski formally nominated Solidarity activist Tadeusz Mazowiecki to become prime minister. Today's announcement not only appears to usher in a new era for Poland, but for the entire Soviet bloc. Jim Hickey reports.
President Jaruzelski made the announcement in a communique from inside the presidential palace. It was reported at length on state-controlled Polish television.
President Jaruzelski has presented to Tadeusz Mazowiecki a proposition to become the Prime Minister of the Polish People's Republic.
With Mazowiecki at its head, a new government, said the communique, will help find a quicker way out of the economic difficulties. Even before the announcement, Mazowiecki this morning was already getting congratulations. Aware of the enormous challenges ahead, he told reporters he was going into the forest today to think, to be left alone. But there, he took a little time to talk to Polish television, his first real address to all the Polish people.
The broad formula is that this government is open to all new forces. It will be a government of a broad coalition.
And what of the severe economic problems, he was asked? How are they solved?
Nobody has a magic recipe how to improve it. I think, first of all, people must start to believe that things can go better in this country, but not everything must be wasted. The government has to create new possibilities.
Despite the conciliatory words, Mazowiecki's nomination as a non-communist prime minister has angered members of the Polish Communist Party. The Central Committee met in emergency session today, deeply divided over Solidarity's rise to power. The Warsaw chapter sharply criticized its own leadership, accusing them, in the communist daily newspaper, of being politically naive. The source of their frustration, Solidarity, was meeting in Gdansk today. Solidarity leader Lech Wałęsa called this a great success, and to no one's surprise, Solidarity immediately promised Mazowiecki their full support. The nomination of Mazowiecki as prime minister must now be approved by the Polish parliament. Debate on that appointment is expected to begin here next week. With the Solidarity-led coalition holding a nearly 60% majority, it seems all but certain that Poland will soon have its first non-communist government leader in 4 decades. Jim Hickey, ABC News, Warsaw.
Pope John Paul II today said he was pleased by events in his Polish homeland, calling the emergence of a Solidarity prime minister, quote, a step forward for Poland. As for the reaction by Poles in this country, Chris Bury is in Chicago.
Nowhere is the American kinship to Poland more evident than along Milwaukee Avenue in Chicago. And when you ask Polish Americans what they think of the dramatic events in their homeland, you hear a mix of hope and caution.
We think it's a wonderful thing happening in Poland now, but we're still suspicious.
Chicago's Polish community is 400,000 strong, the largest outside Warsaw. Many immigrants came here to escape Poland's poverty. Some are skeptical even of Solidarity's ability to improve the lives of ordinary Poles.
If they will start to do something with the economy, then I would believe it, that Solidarity has something to say in the country. Otherwise, it's just political playing.
The Polish-American community is sympathetic to Solidarity, but it is also mindful of history. It knows that the communists will still control Poland's army and police. And editors at the Polish Nation newspaper here worry the communist regime could be trying to set Solidarity up for a fall.
The regime, quote-unquote regime, will then blame them for anything that goes wrong.
What happens in Poland means a lot here because it is home to so many family members.
We are desperate, sir, to make future, some kind of future.
And if Polish Americans here are not yet overjoyed, it is because reform in Poland is a tune that has disappointed them too many times before. Chris Bury, ABC News, Chicago.
The historic events in